Hi, my dear children. Today I'm going to discuss this paper with you. This is for your term test of the second term. So, and this will be a great support for you to get the excellent marks you hope to get. And this will help you revise everything you have learned for grade 6 first term. So let's see what we have to do here. First thing is this. This is the first part of second term paper, and this is the first part of this question paper. And here you have 20 questions, and you have to answer all of them. So let's see. This is a fraction. You know, when you have this kind of a fraction, you have to make a common denominator. For that, I'm going to multiply this 2 over 3 by 5, both the numerator and the denominator by 5, and 1 over 5 by 3, because I can make the common denominator, which is 15. So then I get 10 over 15 minus 3 over 15. Then I have a common denominator, which is 15. Actually, I multiplied by these parts because I wanted to make the common denominator, which is 15. That's why I multiplied by these parts. Then I get 10 minus 3 over the common denominator, which is 15. So 10 minus 3 is 7, then 7 over 15, right? This is how you get this answer. So please don't forget to revise everything you have learned, which goes with this concept, which is common denominator, right? Okay. In the second question, when a number of coconuts in a certain stack was rounded off to the nearest 10, the number obtained was 160. What could be the maximum number of coconuts actually in that stack? So here, if it is rounded to 160, you need to understand 160. If it is 161, then also it will come to 160 when rounded off. You know that, right? If you take 162, that also comes to 160. And that way, up to 160, 164, you will get to round off it to 160. So if it is 159, then also it will round off to 160, 158. That will also come to 160, 157. Just like that, up to 100, down to 155, you get 160 when you round off. Therefore, if it is 154, it will go to 150, right? When it is rounded off. So, if you have if the actual number of coconuts is 155, 156, 157, 158, 159, or 160, or 161, 162, 163, 164. If you have any of these numbers, all these numbers round off to 160, therefore the maximum number of coconuts in this stack must be 164, right? The minimum number of coconuts actually in that stack will be 155, right? Within this range, everything will be rounded off to 160 when you round off to the nearest 10. And if we go to the third question, simplify. So this is kind of, this is decimals, right? 17.6 15.53, and here you have right 0. Then you have to add all this. 0 plus 3 is 3, 6 plus 5 is 11. You write 1, and then put the decimal point here, and 1 carries, then 8 plus 5 is 13, and 1 carries, this is going to be 33.13. Right. This is your answer for the third question. Right. Let's go to the fourth. Okay. In this one, write the names of two solids which have equal number of faces, equal number of vertices, and equal number of edges. So if you get this, actually, these will be the two solids. You know, this is a cube, and this is a cuboid. So the answer is cube and cuboid. You don't need to draw this here. I just drew this to explain you. So in this case, number of faces will be 6, number of edges is 12, number of vertices is 8. In this also, number of faces is 6, number of edges is 12, number of vertices is equals to 8. So in both these two solids, you have equal number of faces, equal number of solids, and equal number of vertices. So what is the difference between the cube and the cuboid? The main difference is that the cube has all the faces which are equal squares, but in the cuboid, you don't have all the faces equal, right? And some faces will be different, but only what you can say is that opposite faces are equal. They may be squares or rectangles, right? Actually, in the cuboid, all the faces cannot be squares, right? Maximum number of squares can be 2. But anyway, you know that the main difference lies in the shapes of the faces of cube and the cuboid. Let's go to this fifth one. This is a very easy one, right? Name the types of two angles. So angle, let's say this. A is the type of A is obtuse, and the type of B is acute. You have learned the types of angles. So if you take this kind, something like this, it is acute. If you take something like this obtuse, right? This acute, this is obtuse. If you get something like this, just a straight line, straight angle, and you have right angles like this. And also you have reflex angles like this, right? These are all the types of angles you have to learn in grade 6, right? Please don't forget to revise all these things. So if you just remember these things, and if you recall the things you have learned, please take a sheet of paper and write down all these things, right? Because these are going to be helpful for your exam, definitely. So express 250,080, 225,084, right? This is going to be 25,084 meters, right? Right. You have to show this in kilometers and meters, right? So that you can use the long division 25,084, right? 25,084 you divide by 1,000, and for 2 you have no thousands, 25 no 1,250 no 1,000, 2,508 you have 2,000s. 2 into 1,000 is 2,000, and then you subtract this 8, 0, 5 minus 0 is 5, 2 minus 0 2, then you get 4 here. 5,084 you have 5,000. 1,000 into 5 is 5,000. Then you get, when you subtract this, you get 84 here. So you can write this is equal to 25 kilometers, 84 meters, right? And also, there's an easier method to do this. You know, it is 25,000, right? 25,084. 25,000 means 25,000 plus 84 meters is equal to 25,084. This 25,000 means 1 kilometer, and this gives 84 meters. So you can do it this way too. Fine. But anyway, you get the answer. Just give the clear answers and do not forget to write the units, which are kilometers or meters. And also, it is better if you could show the way you got these answers. Fine. And in the solid which can be made using the given net, what is the name of it? The name of the solid which can be made using this net is called the regular tetrahedron. We call this regular tetrahedron. How many vertices are there? There are 4 vertices in regular tetrahedron, right? And also you need to know that in the regular tetrahedron, the number of faces is 4, number of edges is 6, number of vertices is 4, and all these faces are equilateral triangles. Equilateral triangle means the triangle which has all 3 sides which are equal to each other in length. Right? This kind of face. So if you look at tetrahedron from the top, you will see something like this. Right? Okay. Now let's go to the 8th question. 9 is greater than 5. We write the above statement using inequality sign. It's very simple, right? You see, 9 is greater than 5, right? You need to know how to use this symbol, and this greater than symbol, this is less than symbol, this is equal. So these signs, you must know these signs, right? And if you write 5 is less than 9, then you can write, this is the exactly answer for this, right? This 9 is greater than 5. Now I'm giving you another one. Just say this on the other side, 5 is less than 9. 5 is less than 9, right? This is the meaning of that. But anyway, for this answer, you need to write this thing because this says that 9 is greater than 5. Let's go 9. In the 9th question, write 2 equal fractions for 3 over 4. Equal fractions for 3 over 4, 9. You get, if you take 3 over 4 to make an equal fraction, you know how to do equal fractions. How to make equal fractions? You can either multiply both the numerator and the denominator by the same number, or divide the numerator and the denominator by the same number. But here you see that you cannot divide this further, so you can multiply by 2. You can multiply by any number, right? But both up and down, both numbers must be the same, right? For here I multiply by 2 because this is the easiest here. 3 into 2 is 6. 4 into 2 is 8. So this is an equivalent fraction. And also I'll write another equivalent fraction. For that, I will multiply by 3. 3 into 3 is 9. 4 into 3 is 12. It's very easy, right? So please make sure you do all these things by yourselves, right? Because in the exam, you are going to do by yourself. And also when you do, just maybe you struggle, it's okay. Just try some more, right? The number of repetitions definitely matters, right? You must repeat. Just do again and again, right? What type of angles are greater than 1 right angle and less than 2 right angles? 1 right angle looks like this. 1 right angle looks like this. And 2 right angles look like this. This is 1 right angle. This is 2 right angles. So what is in between these two? It is obtuse angle, right? something like this. This is definitely the obtuse angle. Then you can write obtuse angle. Right. So underline the most suitable unit which can be used to measure the thickness of a coin. If it is a coins, right? Very small and very thin, right? And to measure the thickness, what do you think is best? It's millimeters, right? Millimeters is the best to measure the thickness of a coin. Okay, in 12th, you have to do some addition. This is milliliters and liters. 9 plus 8 is 12. You write 2 here. 4 plus 8 is 12. Then you write 2 and 1 carries. 9 plus 6 is 15. 15 plus 1 is 16. You write 6 and 1 carries. 1 plus 7 is 8. 8 plus 1 is 9. And 5 plus 2 is 7. 4 plus 2 is 6. So your answer is 67 liters, 962 milliliters. And now let's go to the 13th question, hours and minutes. Here you have to do some subtraction. First you need to understand that 19 minus 42 is not possible. You cannot subtract 42 minutes from 19 minutes. Therefore, you need to take 1 hour. 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. So when you do this, you get 60 minutes here, right? Then it becomes 19 plus 60, which is equal to 79, right? And you have to subtract 42 seconds, 42 minutes from that. 9 minus 2 is 7, and 7 minus 4 is 3. And you get 37 minutes here. And now this is not 30, now it is 12. 12 minus 8 is 4. You get 4 hours, 37 minutes. Okay, here we'll select and underline the rectilinear closed plane figures. You see, now this is a closed plane figure, but it is not rectilinear. So this answer is okay, this answer is okay, and this is not, because this is not a closed figure. Therefore, you get the answers like this. In the pattern of triangular numbers 1, 3, 6, 10, write down the fifth term. You get the fifth term like 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5, right? And this is how you get the fifth term. So when you add 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5, you get 15, right? Write down geometrical name for the given figure. This is a parallelogram, right? This is a parallelogram. You may have learned the 4 types of these quadrilaterals, which are trapezium, looks like this, right? Or looks like this, trapezium, and the parallelogram, and the rhombus, which has all the 4 sides equal, just like a parallelogram, but all sides are equal. And also, the rectangle, this looks like this, and the square, which looks like this, right? So these are the types of quadrilaterals you learn in grade 6. And for 28 p.m. in International Standard Form, For that, you need to write like this: 4 means 14, colon 28. Right? You do not write AM or PM in the International Standard Form. Write down the number of number that shows in the number frame. Abacus, right? This is 10. There are 3 tens, 1, 1. That means 31. And 1/10, that means 1. And 3 hundredths. That means this 31.13. Write down the following number in standard form. When you have to write something like this, you just have to separate this into 3-digit groups, and then you write it like this: 205, and keep a small space, 025, keep a space, 441, keep a space, 036. So when you separate these 3-digit periods, you have to always start from the right side, not from the left side, right? You must start from the right side of the number, right? You start here and go this way, right? Now you know this is units, this is thousands, this is millions, this is billions. These are the periods, 4 periods you have learned so far. So according to that, we will name this number in words, right? You know how to do this is 205. 205 what? Billions, right? 205 billions and 25 millions. 441 441,000 and 36. So if you write this way, you get the marks, right? Okay, let's go to the last question of the part 1 of this paper. Sean has 680 rupees. He bought a book cost of 375 rupees and 3 pence of 25 rupees each. What is the total cost? The total cost comes from 680 plus, no, not 600, right? 600 means the amount of money he had in his hand. So 375 for books and 3 into 25, because 25 is the price of 1 pen. So it's going to be 375 plus 75 rupees, right? So if you add all these, you get 380 rupees, right? In this kind of questions, you are usually supposed to write the units. This is going to be 350, right? 350 and 380, this is 350. So I'll show you how to add this, right? 375 plus 75. You know, 5 plus 5 is 10, then 0, 1 carries here, 7 plus 7 is 14, then with the 1 that is 15, 5, 1 carries here, and this is going to be 4, this is 450, right? Okay, this is 450 rupees. I'm sorry for that, right? Because this is too easy. That's why I will always tell you, just go with this kind of work, right? Don't do the calculations with your mind. Right, so this 450 rupees is the total cost. And what is the balance he has after paying for the above items, right? And to calculate the balance, you need to subtract the cost from the amount he had, right? So he had 680. You have to subtract 450 rupees from that, then you get the balance. 0 minus 0 is 0, 8 minus 5 is 3, 6 minus 4 is 2. So his balance is 230 rupees. So this is how you get all the answers for the first part of this paper. So I hope you understand all these things. So The most important thing is your practice. So please do not forget to practice again and again and do all these things by yourselves and improve yourself and just allow the maths, right? You know, math is a very interesting subject. When you get better at maths, that helps you in every part of the life, almost every part of life. Right? So you learn how to think, you learn how to make decisions, you learn how to um, judge some things with figures. So therefore, you will need to learn maths very well, right? And just practice. And if you think this is helpful to you, just make sure you share with your friends and help them also to get some good marks. And if you have anything, any ideas or anything, right? Just write on the comment section. I really appreciate that. And thank you. I'm Milan Priyankar. Good luck for your exam.